A van life journey. Today is Wednesday. I think it's after 3 p.m. I'm still laying down. I tried to go live not too long ago and I had to move from that location. I don't know why. On certain sides of town, the reception is so bad or not applicable. So I'm back and I'm here to talk to you guys. I'm still laying down. Let me turn this thing around. And I just want to have a chit chat with y'all in the dark. Just a real life talk. It was supposed to rain today. It's like drizzling raining, not like heavy rain, but it's a little cooler. And I just want to talk to y'all about some days you just don't feel like getting up. Some days you just don't feel like getting out of bed. Some days you just feel like crying, talking to God, and just doing nothing. And I just want to let you guys know that that is okay. I want to let you guys know that everything that you see in people's lives, or, most people only show you the good side. They only show you what they want you to see. They don't show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. They may tell you what they've been through and what they've overcome, but they don't show you. And sometimes when you're watching YouTubers and famous people, or just somebody in general that you admire, and you see their strength, and you just like, oh, they're always so positive, and they are so strong, and I want to be like that. And you beat yourself up because you think that you're not strong, and you think that you're so weak because you see every aspect of your life, but you don't see every aspect of their life, and you only see what they're showing you. I am here on Vanessa's van life journey to show you every aspect. I have people that leave comments on my channel and they say, oh, I'm so strong, and oh, I'm fearless, and oh, I'm talented, and oh, I'm just all of these wonderful things. And I don't ever want to be an idol to other people. I don't ever want people to have misconceptions about life, because life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And when you just look at other people's lives and they only show you the good things, then you get this misperception that you're not supposed to have any ups and down days. And I want you guys to know that the only way you get to the other side of your struggles is by going through your struggles. You are going to have struggles. You are going to have bad days. You are going to have sad days. You are going to have days where you just don't feel like getting out of bed. Don't beat yourself up about that. It's a process. You have to go through the process. I have days when I don't feel like getting up out of bed. I have days when I am sad. I have days when I just want to cry and talk to God. I have days where I feel like just giving up and not wanting to be here anymore. Listen, you guys, the people that you think are the strongest are sometimes the people who have the weakest moments, but they have mastered or learned how to deal with those weak moments. Just because you see me strong, just because you see me up, just because you see me about and moving, doesn't mean that I don't have my moments. It doesn't mean that I don't get sad. It doesn't mean that I don't cry. It doesn't mean that I am always happy-go-lucky. It doesn't mean that. It just means that I didn't show that to you. But I'm here to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's 3 p.m. and I haven't gotten up yet. It's 3 p.m. And I just been laying here. I've released a few tears. And sometimes, you guys, you won't even know why you are crying. But I just feel like it's a reason why you're crying. It's a reason why you feel like crying. And you can't, listen, y'all, the people who, this is just my analogy, okay? I have suffered from depression since I was a little girl. I have held in a lot of things since I was a child, and it impacted my life. I have never been on drugs. I have not resorted to alcoholism. I have tried to take my life before, but for the most part, I have not had to resort to psychiatrists, psychologists, doctors, or anything of that nature. And some people, they have to do that. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you have to do for you. But some people have done all of that and it still hasn't worked for them. And you get medicated by these doctors and you medicate yourself and you still have the hurts and pains and they're still there. And maybe it's because you running from them. Maybe it's because you don't take the time to process. I'm not saying my way is the best way. I'm just saying, and some people might say, well, your way don't seem to work for you. Well, do your way work for you? You've been to the doctors. You've been to the psychologists. You've taken the medicine. You've taken drugs. You've taken alcohol. Is that working for you? If that's working for you, then that means you shouldn't be depressed anymore. You shouldn't be sad anymore. I just personally feel like, is there a cure for sadness and depression? No, because those things are a part of life. You may not find a cure, but you might find a resolution. You might find a way to cope, to deal. And I feel like you need to allow yourself time to do whatever it is you need to do. If you need to cry, cry. Sometimes you might cry a day. Sometimes you might cry a week. Sometimes you might cry a month. But allow yourself that. Don't deprive yourself of humanistic feelings. People who act like they're perfect, people who act like they don't have no problems, people who act like they never cry, people who act like they don't feel, they're lying. They're lying, or they not human. Because if you human, you bleed. If you human, you cry. If you human, you have sad moments. If you're human, some days you're not going to want to get out of bed. So I don't want to give you a false representation of life. You can accomplish. Hold on, y'all. Somebody playing music. Y'all, thumbs up the video. I don't want to give nobody a false representation, because you see these people and then one minute you see them successful and you just think, oh, well, they just lucked up. No. Listen, y'all tell me I'm strong. I am a strong person. I am an overcomer. I am a survivor. But I have my moments. I have my days when I'm sad. I have my days when I cry. I have my days when I don't think I'm going to make it. And life is an experience, and you're going to experience some of everything. And I don't run from those sad days. I don't run from those sad moments. I cry my tears. If that's a day that I need to cry, I cry. If that's a day where I just need to lay in bed and talk to God, I lay in bed and talk to God. I don't run from the moment. I don't run from the experience. I don't run from the imperfections. Sometimes those sad moments are what give you the strength to get up and to be strong and to keep pressing on. Sometimes right before you guys see me getting up and doing all that I do, sometimes before that, I was doing just what I'm doing now. Laying down, crying, talking to God. Strong people have vulnerable moments. Don't think that strong people are just strong and they don't cry and they don't weep and they don't mourn and they never have struggles. Don't think that, because that's not true. Strong people have their moments. And don't put strong people on a pedestal and put yourself down because you have weak moments. Most people that are showing you their strength just don't show you their weaknesses. They just don't show you when they're crying. They just don't show you when they had a struggle. We got our moments. And you're going to have your moments. And you're going to make it through those moments. You're going to make it. I don't care how you feel. It's not about how you feel, because your feelings is just a feeling. You gonna feel like you can't make it. You gonna feel like you can't go another day, you can't take another breath. You're gonna feel like you can't take any more. But like the song Whitney Houston, I wasn't built to break. You weren't built to break. You was built to take a lot. You're like a weeping willow. You were built to bend. You're like bamboo. You were built to pop, but not snap and not break. You weren't built to break. You were built to take a lot. You were built to cry, but you were built to bounce back. You were built to be strong. And you were built to have your weak moments. And you were built to have those weak moments, but to be stronger. You weren't built to break. And when you guys see me in my strength and in my strong moments, just know that it took some tears to get there. It took some heartache and some pain and some struggles to get there. Life is not about a bed. It's not just a bed of roses. Those roses come with thorns. Those roses grow to be beautiful and to smell good. But those roses had to come from the dirt. They had to come from the clay. They had to come from the manure that fertilized them. Those roses may grow up to be beautiful, but they had to go through something to get that way. And I am a work in progress. You are a work in progress. You might be a hot mess today, but you are going to make it through this. You are going to have a better day. You are going to have a brighter day. You are going to have days of laughter, days of joy. The sun is going to shine on your face. God blessings are going to fall upon your life. You're not just going to stay down. You might feel like this is your worst. You're at the bottom of the barrel, and things are never going to get better for you. You might feel that way, but that's not true. That's just a feeling. That's just a thought. You have to be able to rise above those thoughts, and you have to know that God is watching over you. He's protecting you. He's blessing you. Your blessings come from God. And even in your weakest moment, God is still there with you. He hasn't left you. And He's not going to leave you. And you have to know that everything is going to be all right. Joy comes in the morning, and everything is going to be all right. So I am here to encourage you that everything is going to be all right. Cry your tears. But then, hold on, y'all. They playing music again. Cry your tears. Take a deep breath. Give yourself a massage. Rub your neck. Rub your head. Rub your brain. Relax. Relate. And release. And just tell yourself that everything is going to be all right. And just tell God that you love Him, and tell Him that you need Him, and tell Him that you need help, and let Him know that you are weak, and let Him know that you need Him to strengthen you. And lay in the dark and cry as long as you have to. But then, after that, after you have your moments when you cry, after you have your tears, do what I do. Do what I do. And get your butt out of bed. Wake up. You cried your tears. You cried your tears. But you can't cry all the time. You got to get up. You got to get up. And hold on. I'm trying to set y'all down. You got to get up. And you got to be encouraged. And you have to put one foot in front of the other. And just keep going. We all have our moments. We all have our days. Sometimes we have our weeks. Sometimes it seems like years. And sometimes you just wonder why. Why? Why me? Why the devil keep attacking me? Why I never have good luck? Why I never have this? Why that's with the devil. The devil gonna keep pouncing on you, and when he pounce on you and he get you to fall on the ground, he gonna pounce on you some more, cause he trying to keep you down. He trying to keep you sad. He trying to keep you depressed. But if you cry your tears, and then you get up and you say, okay, that happened, but it's not the end of the world. You guys, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It's not the end of the world. It don't matter if your boyfriend left you, if your girlfriend left you, if you lost your job. It don't matter if you fell out with your mama, if your daddy cursed you out. It don't matter if your own child hates you. It's not the end of the world. This too shall pass. And As long as you stay in the house, let me show y'all something. As long as you stay in the house, as long as you stay in the dark, as long as you lay in bed and cry, you're going to be sad. But if you force yourself, and sometimes it's going to have to be a force. Sometimes you're going to have to force yourself to get out of bed because you don't feel like it. I don't feel like getting out of bed, y'all. I just want to lay here and sob and cry and feel whatever emotions that it is that I'm feeling today. I don't want to brush my teeth. I don't want to wash my face. Sometimes I feel like that every day sometimes. And then I get up and y'all see me and you be like, oh, you're so happy and oh, you're so creative. That's only because I got up and I pushed through. So sometimes you're not going to feel like getting up. Sometimes you're just going to feel like staying in bed and staying in the dark. But the longer you stay in that bed and the longer you stay in the dark, the longer you gonna be sad. Okay? So, get up and turn on the light. Get up and brush your teeth and wash your face. It starts with those simple steps. Turning on the light, brushing your teeth, washing your face, going to the bathroom, emptying your bladder, taking a bath. And then from there, you hungry, go fix you something to eat. Go fix your bed. Go wash a load of clothes. Go bathe your dog. Go sweep the floor. Go water your garden. Just start with those baby steps of doing a little more each day. And you will find yourself on your way to the road of recovery, to the road of peace, to the road of happiness, to the road of self-gratification, to the road of joy. I don't feel like getting out of bed today. I've been laying down all day. And it's late. And another thing, it don't matter how late it is. It don't matter when you get started. Just get started. So, we're going to get up. I'm going to take you on my journey of not feel like I want to do anything. I'm going to take you on my journey of feeling sad, but pressing on. This is a pressing on video. This is a keep on pressing on video. This is a keep pushing video. This is a I don't feel like it video. This is a I'm sad and I don't know why. This is a you can do it video. This is a the devil can't keep me down video. This is a I'm gonna be all right video. This is a everything is gonna be all right video. Okay? So, come on. I'm about to brush my teeth, wash my face, warm up some water, take me a bath. I'm going to keep the light off, but just keep the window open. And some of you guys may not understand why I do what I do. Some of you guys may not get Get it? Some of you guys ain't had nothing to happen to you in life. Some of you don't suffer from depression. Some of you ain't had no trials and no tribulations. And you might not get me. You might not get why I do what I do. You might not get why I share everything that I share with people. But you guys, there are a lot of people in the world like me. And I am here for those people. It's enough people for y'all, people that don't have no problems. It's enough people to encourage y'all to go do some makeup or to go spend some money and live beyond your means. It's enough people for that. It's not too many people on YouTube and in life that are willing to show depressed, miserable, sad people like myself who done been through something in life. It's not too many people out there to show us how to survive, to show us how to be happy, to show us how to overcome the struggles and depression. It's not that many people out there that's showing us how they lived and didn't die. So I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I'm for them people that's trying to make it. I'm for those people who are just trying to make it, who just trying to push through, who trying to find peace and happiness, who want to give up right now. It's somebody out there that wanted to give up before my crazy butt came on here and told them not to give up. So I'm not for everybody. You know, when I see my subscriptions go up and then I see an unsubscribe, that doesn't bother me because I'm not for everybody. I'm just for a few people who needed somebody to be truthful with them, who needed somebody to show them that I am a strong person, but I am weak too. I have my moments when I'm sad. I have my moments when I cry. And you guys, I'm just going to tell y'all the truth and shame the devil always. I might cry every day. I probably do cry every day. And some days I may not cry. Some weeks I may not cry. But some days I might cry every day. And I cry. And then I get up. And then I go about my day. Everybody don't have it easy. Some people have to push through. Some people have to push through to their greatness. You're going to get there, though. You're going to get to... Hold on, y'all. I'm sitting on my feet, and they going to sleep. Ooh, even my feet want to go to sleep. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Let me put y'all down. You're going to get to your greatness, y'all. You're going to get to your greatest moments, your happy moments. You're going to get to the part in life where you're going to look back and say, how did I get here? That used to be me over there. You're going to get to that place, but You're going to have to keep pushing. You're going to have to keep fighting. You're going to have to keep getting up out of bed and opening up that window and turning on that light and brushing them teeth and washing your face and taking a bath, even though you don't feel like it. Most days, I don't feel like it. But I keep getting up and I keep pushing because I know that greatness lies in me. I know that there is a beautiful horizon waiting for me. And I have to keep waking up and pushing and fighting the devil every day to get there. And the only way you become a survivor is by surviving. The people who give up are not survivors. The people who give in are not survivors. The only way you become a survivor is by waking up, pushing, and propelling yourself forward. And you guys might not have anyone in your life to help you, to talk to understand you. But you have to be that for yourself. Don't look to nobody else to encourage you and to motivate you and to push you, because you might not have that person in your life. So what you gonna do? Because nobody loves you, because nobody speaks life into you, because nobody is praying for you, crying with you, supplicating with you, what are you gonna do? Give up? No. Let me tell y'all something. I don't have nobody that, I got people in my life, I have friends, but I don't think I have people in my life to understand the struggle. They've been through things, but they don't understand the struggle. And so it's nobody that can help me the way I need to be helped. Nobody can help me. Nobody can help me but me. Because I'm the only one that knows my struggles. I am the only one that feels my hurt and pain. I'm the only one that could help me. And I'm the only one that can motivate me. And so you have to learn how to be that for yourself. And you have to learn how not to depend on other people to be that for you, because people will let you down each and every time. And when you don't have that, then what are you going to do? You're going to just give up because nobody listens to you. Nobody understands you. Nobody will be there to cry with you and weep and moan with you. You're going to give up just because you don't have that? No. You are somebody, and you are valuable. And you need to learn how to encourage and motivate yourself And you need to learn that whatever you're going through right now is just something temporary, and it's not permanent, and it's not going to be the end of you. You have to know that. And you just got to get up, y'all. Just get up. I just encourage y'all to get up. Everything that you see me do, it doesn't come easy. Everything that you see me accomplish is not easy. It doesn't come without a struggle. It doesn't come without a fight. It doesn't come without a prayer. It doesn't come without a tear. And I just want to let you know that you are not alone. You're not alone. You're not the only one that's going through hurts and pains and struggles. You're not the only one that don't feel like getting out of bed. You're not the only one that's depressed and sad. You're not the only one that's tired. But we are survivors. We are overcomers. We are strong in the Lord. Without God, I am nothing. Without Him, I wouldn't get up. Find your strength. You know, other people turn to medicine. Other people turn to doctors. Other people turn to psychiatrists. Other people turn to drugs. Other people turn to alcohol. I'm just sharing with you what works for me, and it might seem to you it don't work, but it must work because I'm still here. Other people turn to those things. I turned to God. Even the people that turn to doctors, psychiatrists, medicine, drugs, and alcohol, even them, they still have weak moments. They still have sad moments. So just because you turn to God and lean on Him and depend on Him don't mean you still ain't gonna have some weak moments. Don't mean you still ain't gonna have some sad days. Yeah, you gonna still have weak moments and sad days, and that's when you need to lean in on Him more. That's when you need to talk to Him more. That's when you need to rely on Him more to be your strength. All of my strength that you see in me, I get it from Him. Because, woo, child, if I didn't rely on God and I didn't get strength from Him, you wouldn't see me. Because I wouldn't be on here. I'd be laying in my bed still crying. I wouldn't get up. I wouldn't do no lives. I wouldn't push. I wouldn't do nothing if it wasn't for God being my strength that day. Because I don't feel like it. So, if you want to know where I get my strength from, how I'm strong, how I'm wise, it's because of God, baby. It's because of G-O-D and J-E-S-U-S. Without the strength of God, without the mercy of God, without the wisdom of God, without the forgiveness of God, I couldn't encourage nobody. But I'm here to show you guys every vulnerable moment. I'm here to show you how to rise from the bottom to the top through faith, through trust, through the belief and the hope that God instills in all of us. I'm not special. The same thing that God does for me, He can do for you. You just got to trust Him. You just got to believe in Him. You just got to have faith the size of a mustard seed. And you got to get up and you got to move that mountain, because you can. Now, I don't know who else I made cry today. If I made you cry, that's because you needed to cry. We got 26 thumbs up and 29 people in the house. So I'm going to get up. I don't feel like getting up, but we going to do this together, okay? We going to do this together, girlfriend. You could do this. Let me find my glasses. Find your glasses, because you know you can't see without them. We could do this. And we might be getting a late start, but a late start is better than no start. I want to put my mattress, pick my mattress up. Y'all, I had a very rough night last night. I did not sleep well at all. I don't know. This mattress, I don't know why this mattress feels so hard, because this is not a hard mattress. It might be that mattress cover. Now, this mattress I already have. Hold on, y'all. Somebody playing music. This mattress already had the mattress cover on it, and then I put that other mattress cover on it. That other mattress cover might have made it too hard. But, and then let me see what side I got it turned on. Oops. I don't know, y'all, but I did not sleep well. This mattress was not comfortable to me at all last night. I might take that mattress cover off of there. I'm not going to turn on the light right away, y'all. I just want to, like I was talking to y'all, sometimes you just need to sit in the dark, and sometimes you need to meditate, and you need to give yourself permission. You need to give yourself permission to do whatever it is you need to do. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to just lay there and think and moan and groan and pray, do it. I give myself permission. I give my body permission. Your body talks to you, and your body tells you what it needs. And I give my body permission to tell me what it needs. Some days I need to just lay there and be still and not talk and not care and not think. Just be still. So You need to give yourself permission to do that too. Whatever it is you need to do to make it through that day, take one day at a time. Don't beat yourself up. Don't pressure yourself. Sometimes we are our biggest critics, and sometimes we put more pressure on ourselves than is supposed to be on us. So life is, life didn't come with a manual. Life didn't come with, hold on, I got this from that thing, those pillows that somebody sent me. Life didn't come with a manual. Life didn't come with a brochure. Life didn't come with instructions. These people, y'all, where I'm parked at, people keep coming to play music. Because I moved to a shopping center because I was at my friend's house. Y'all, I couldn't even get one bar of reception. Life didn't come with instructions, y'all. And unfortunately, sometimes our parents went through things in life, but they didn't even pass on to us the recipe. You know how your grandmother, she a good cook. Let me tell y'all, my grandmother was the best cook in the whole world. I promise you she was. She was the best cook in the whole world. My grandmother did not share. First of all, my grandmother didn't know how to read and write. And so she didn't write down any recipes. She didn't share any recipes. And if you asked her how to cook something, she wouldn't tell you. So, some people find the recipe in life and have the recipe, but they don't share it. So sometimes your parents went through things, experienced things, and learned from those things, but they do not pass the recipe over to you. And so you stuck like Chuck, and you got to learn the hard way, the way that they learned, instead of them just telling you it's a ditch right there, don't fall in that ditch. Instead of them telling you it's quicksand right there, watch out for the quicksand. Some people find the recipe, but they do not pass it on to the next generation. And that's really bad. And let me tell y'all something. That's one reason why people say our race never gets ahead. Our race never get ahead because we don't pass anything on to the next generation. We don't pass the wisdom and the knowledge that you learn. How the next generation gets ahead in other cultures is because they were left something. They inherited something. What are we inheriting from the next generation? And when you inherit something, you don't just keep it for yourself. What are you going to pass on to the next generation? Everybody is just about me, 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 me. What I could get, what I could gain, how I could grow, and nothing is about what you're gonna leave for the next generation. You work hard on your job to make money, but you don't make money to invest the money to leave something to the next generation. You leave your children broke, And that's why they stay broke. But the other generations, I mean, the other, not generations, the other races, they don't leave the next generation broke. That's why they will always be ahead of us, because they leave something to the next generation. We don't leave nothing to the next generation. So because you weren't left anything, you struggling. You struggling to survive. You struggling to, you know, your mama probably had depression. Your daddy probably was depressed. Your grandma probably was depressed. Nobody told you and taught you how to fight depression, overcome depression, or how to even get over the things in life that cause depression, because that's important. That's important. Some of us are struggling with these different things in our life because we went through it. But what about grandma and mama who could have taught us how to avoid going through those things? Nobody is passing on wisdom. Nobody passing on knowledge. Nobody passing on the things that we need to propel us forward so we won't have to make the same mistakes that they made. Everybody keeping ancient Chinese secrets. You know? Everybody's shame of their past. Your past is what made you. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Your past is what made you. Your past is what molds you. And if you love your children, you don't want to see your children fall. You don't want to see your children make the same mistakes. Hold on, y'all. This thing's saying my battery low. Let me put y'all on this charger. I want to put y'all on the charger that's plugged up. But I'm going to have to put y'all. Let me make sure y'all charging. Hey there, 32 thumbs up. Woohoo. I'm going to put y'all over here. It's going to be a little dark because I'm choosing not to turn on the light, y'all. I just want to sit here with the little light that's coming through the window and just chill out. When you love your children, you want the best for your children. You don't want to see your children fall. Even though your children will fall, but some falls are avoidable. And anything that you can teach your child to help them avoid certain situations, you need to do that. That's your responsibility. That's your responsibility to teach them. All these people keep passing by playing this music. I guess people drive around with their music loud. If you don't look out for your children, if you don't prepare your children, who else is going to do it? Ain't nobody else going to care about your children more than you do. So if you don't prepare them, then they're not going to be prepared. If you don't let your children know that there are big bad wolves out there waiting to devour them, if you don't let them know about situations that happen to you, then they would just think that everything in the world is just all peaches and cream. And another thing, hold on. You set your children up for failure when you don't let them know about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you just let them go through life thinking that everything is peaches and cream. You don't let them know that they're, say for instance, some things you might not want to talk about. Say for instance, you were attacked and some things happened to you that you have dealt with your whole life, and you've never told anybody about it, or you don't talk about it that often, but you don't never tell your child about it, and you setting your child up for the same thing that happened to you, because your child is going to think everybody is nice. Your child is going to talk to strangers. Your child might try to help a stranger. You know, like, no. Every single thing that has happened to you in your life, I don't care how horrific it was, you need to open up and tell your children about that. And sometimes the reason why your children are so rebellious is because they are going through things that they haven't talked to you about, and they don't think you would understand it. But if you talk to your children about some of the stuff you have been through, maybe they'll know, hey, I can go to mama about this. I can go to daddy about this, because they've been through the same thing, because you done shared stuff with them and told them what you've been through. Like if you tell them about when you was in school, how the girls used to be jealous of you or try to beat you up, or, you know, try to put peer pressure on you. If you tell them how you overcame peer pressure, or if you tell them how you succumbed to peer pressure, that will help them. A lot of times, children don't come y'all, this is a get ready with me talking video. A lot of times, children don't come to their parents about things because they see where you are in your life now. They don't know that you used to be a nerd. They don't know that you used to be a hoochie mama. They don't know you used to be fast. You know? You probably got a daughter running around out here. When she leave the house, she got on long pants, and then when she go to school, she got on some Daisy Dukes. She don't, because she don't know you used to be like that too. Your children skipping school, and you just fussing at them for skipping school instead of telling them, you know what, I skipped school too. Let them know what you learned from skipping school. Let them know that when you skip school, that's when you end up getting pregnant. Let them know that when you skip school, you was doing drugs. Let them know that. Because you have a better chance of reaching your children by sharing your experience with them than to just make them think you was perfect, because your children ain't perfect. They ain't gonna grow up perfect. They ain't gonna always do the right thing. So you need to let them know that you never did the right thing either, but how you came and overcame and came back from that, and how you wish. Let them know how disobedient you were as a child, and let them know the experiences that you gained from being disobedient and the lessons that you learned, and how you wish you would have listened to your mom, because you found out through those life lessons that your mom and your dad was right. And then maybe they'll get to see, hey, and then let them know that you realize that, let them know that you used to hate your mama and your daddy. If you did, let them know you used to hate your mama and your daddy, and you just thought that they was the meanest thing in the world. And then you realized from the stuff that you went through, you realized that your mom and your dad was not mean. They just meant the best for you and wanted the best for you. And let them know how you wish you would have listened to your mom and dad. How you would have avoided certain situations had you listened to your mom and your dad. And it's so easy as parents to just tell your children no. And then they say, why? And you say, 'cause I said so. That's not a good enough answer, you guys. You can't tell your children 'cause I said so. You're not teaching them a lesson, and you're not teaching them why. That is a teachable moment. See, some of y'all have children and y'all not ready to have kids because it takes patience and time for a child. And when you tell your child no, and they say why, and you say because I said so, that means you not taking the time to teach them. 'Cause I said so is not an answer, and it's not a teachable. You didn't take advantage of that teachable moment. You need to tell them why. You say no, they came to you and they said, can I go to the party? And you said no. And they said why? And you say because I said so. That didn't teach them why they can't go to the party. That makes them think you're mean. So you should sit there and say, you can't go to the party because I know drugs are going to be there, because I know people are going to be having sex there. And they're going to say, no, they not. How you know? You're going to say, because I was a little girl before. I was a little boy before. I asked my mama to go to the party. She told me no, and I snuck out the house anyway and went. She said it was going to be drugs there, and I said, no, it's not going to be no drugs there. But as soon as I got there, it was drugs, it was alcohol, everybody was having sex, everybody was hooking up. Just let them know, I'm not allowing you to go to that party because I was a child once. I know what's going to be there at that party, and you are not permitted to participate in those activities. And let them know, reassure them, let them know, and it's because I love you. You can't do everything that you see everybody else doing. Maybe their parents don't care, or maybe their parents don't know. But I know, and you ain't going. And then after that, you could say, because I said so. But there was a situation in my life where my mama told me no. And she didn't tell me why. And I'm looking back at the situation. Had she probably told me why and sat down and explained some things to me about her life, had she had a mother-daughter moment with me, instead of just saying no or don't do this, I probably would have listened to her. Had she developed with me a reason for me to listen to her, had she developed with me, I felt like she was telling me no just because she didn't like me or because she was being mean to me, instead of letting me know why she was telling me no, why I should listen to her, or what happened to her in her life to make her know that the reason why she's telling me no is the best thing for me. You can't just take your power as a parent and say, I just said no. No, your job is to train up a child in the way that they should go. And training don't mean just saying no. Training means teaching. Training means talking. Training means love. Training means teaching and sharing from your experiences. This don't mean I said no and I mean no and don't ask me again. That's not training. That's setting them children up for failure, because they're going to hate you. They're going to feel like you mean. They're going to feel like you don't love them, and they're not going to learn nothing. And they're going to defy you and do what you told them not to do anyway, just because you keep saying no, but you're not giving an explanation and a reason why. Okay? And nobody taught us this, so we got to learn the hard way. Sometimes you have to learn how to be a parent the hard way, because nobody taught you the right way to be a parent. It ain't no handbook. Now, I could probably sit here and look out this window all day and brush my teeth. it's it's just a relaxing thing. But life don't come with no handbook, y'all. Life don't come with a handbook. Parenthood don't come with a handbook. Marriage do not come with a handbook. Being human does not come with a handbook. Being female does not come with a handbook. Being a Christian does not come with a handbook. However, being a Christian kind of do come with a handbook, because you need to get in your Bible. And also, being all those other things kind of comes with the handbook too, and it is the Bible. Like, you got to get in the Bible to learn how to become a better person. You got to get in the Bible to learn how to become a better parent. You got to get in the Bible to learn how to become a better wife. You know, everything that you seek and desire in life, God has the handbook for it, because He's the creator. He's the creator of everything. He's the creator of you. He's the creator of the world. He's the creator of the universe. And so His handbook to life is given to His creation through His word. The Bible says, if you lack knowledge, if you lack wisdom, and you lack understanding, ask of Him, and it will be given unto you. God knew that it was going to be some people who lacked wisdom, who lacked knowledge, and who lacked understanding, because He knew that you was going to have some parents that ain't teach you nothing. See, the Bible say train up a child in the way that they should go. But God also know some people ain't doing that. Some people ain't training their children. Some people ain't teaching their children nothing. So if nobody teaching you nothing, nothing from nothing means leaves nothing, and He knew you wasn't going to have nothing. And that's why He said, if you don't have nothing and you want it, ask. He said, if you don't have knowledge, ask. If you don't have wisdom, ask. If you don't have an understanding, ask. Y'all around here asking God for money. For cars, for fortune. And you ain't even got the wisdom. You don't even have the wisdom to keep it, to manage it. You putting the cart before the horse. You need to ask God for wisdom. You need to ask Him for understanding. You need to ask Him for love. You need to ask Him for the things that you're going to need in order to maintain that money. The money will come later when you get the wisdom. You need the wisdom first. Some of y'all asking for money and don't have wisdom. Then you get the money and then you lose the money because you ain't had no wisdom and no sense on how to keep it. All y'all care about is materialistic things. Don't ask God for nothing material. Ask God for something that is going to take you farther, that can get you more of what you want. Wisdom can take you farther. Wisdom can get you more. Wisdom can get you some understanding on how to get more of what you want. I still got some towels over here that need to be put up. I want wisdom. I want understanding. I want to be prosperous. But what is being prosperous without having peace? I want some peace to go along with that prosperity. And you got to have the peace and the wisdom and the understanding first, so that way when you get the prosperity, it won't go to your head. Some people get prosperity and it go to their head. They not level-headed, they not cool-headed, they not humble, they not meek. They proud in spirit, they boastful, they foolish, they flaunting all the money that they have, and all they invested in is materialistic things so somebody can knock them upside the head and rob them and take their life. That ain't no wisdom. That is not wisdom. I don't know why the first thing black people go buy, I'm just talking to the people today. I don't know why the first thing black people go buy when they get a little money, they go buy the big old car, the big old house, the big old necklace and the jewelry and the bling bling. Ain't nothing but for somebody, you ain't doing nothing but making yourself a target in target practice. Like, do you see white people? I'm just saying, telling the truth for shame the devil. Do you see white people going, that's millionaires, getting out here and going buying a big old necklace with 15,000 diamonds in it? And I ain't hating on nobody, because if that's what you like, I like. If you like it, I love it. I'm just saying, why, when black people get rich and get money, that's be the first thing they do. And I don't care if you did other stuff with the money. I don't care if you invested your money, you making more money with the money. What is the need? I'm just trying to figure out. You know, black people done went from slavery, from having chains around your neck, to buying and spending all your money and giving it back to the white man and putting another chain around your neck. I'm just not understanding. Please tell me. We complain, everything we complain about as black people, we go do and pay for ourselves. We complain about being branded. Oh, it was wrong to be branded. Nobody should have branded us. Nobody should have put their logo, their brand on us. But then you go and pay somebody thousands of dollars to put tattoos on you. Isn't that being branded? I'm just talking right now. Don't pay me no mind. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I'm just asking questions. How is it that everything that we came from, we pay for and embrace freely? Like, I'm not understanding why. And it ain't nothing wrong with jewelry, y'all, because I like jewelry. I like nice things, but I just don't understand the need for some of these big old necklaces and cow chains that will cause you to be a target. And I don't care how much protection you have. The person that's sitting up plotting and planning got just as much, they're going to have just as much ammo as you do. And you gave them the reason to have that ammo because you made yourself a target instead of being inconspicuous. Like, Jesus owned everything. Everything in the universe belonged to him through his Father. He inherited it. Did he go around flaunting it? Like, you ain't got to flaunt nothing. You ain't got to let your wisdom, your knowledge, and your money speak for itself. Like, you ain't got to. I'm just that type of person, y'all. I do like nice things. I like nice things. But I think I'm conservative with liking nice things. And as long as you have everything that you need of, you don't need to flaunt nothing. You don't need that big old cow chain around your neck. That's indicative of, I'm just saying, I'm just talking. I'm just saying what I want to say. These are my thoughts and my feelings. Because people, when they get money and they go out and they buy these big necklaces, these big cars, and you're sending a message to other people that when they get famous or get some money, that's the first thing they're going to do. And you got people, these young kids out here that can't afford that. But because of the message that sends, they want it. And they are out here robbing, stealing, and killing and doing any and everything to get that car to floss with, to get that necklace and that change to floss with, because you have made that be a thing of importance. And we don't, again, pass on to people in the next generation that education is important, that lessons is important, that hard work is important. No, you just flaunt and floss the jewelry, the cars, and the house. And like I say, I like nice things. If I had more money, I would have nicer things, but I'd still have, I would need, and y'all, I got a lot of friends who know a lot of people, even relatives, that got the BMW and the Lexuses, the Forerunners, the Land Rovers. A car is for transportation, to get you from A to B. Me personally, I don't feel like, to me, I don't care how much money I have. To me, buying certain cars over a certain amount of money is a waste of money to me. Like, because I am a humanitarian, and I know some people are going to say, well, I'm a millionaire and I do give, and I like this car and I bought the car and I want the car. Yeah, you could do that. That's your money. But I'm just talking about me. I would not feel comfortable spending $100,000, $200,000 on a car when I could have bought 4 or 5 cars to help other people out with that same amount of money. That's just me. I'm not saying one day I might not own a luxury car, but I think before I own a luxury car, which I don't think I'll never own a luxury car because I just wouldn't want one. Like, give me a Ford, give me a Chevy, give me a Honda. That's good enough for me. I think the more people that arrive, that stay humble and stay simple, it will make more people that are normal people not be striving for these unrealistic things and getting in debt. Like, you don't need no BMW. I'm just saying, you don't. You feel you do. You need it. But you don't need no BMW, girl. Because of that BMW, your children ain't gonna have no education. Because of that BMW, you ain't gonna be able to leave your children nothing. Be more concerned about leaving something for the next generation, giving your children something to put them ahead of the game, instilling stuff in them. All that money you spend in a car and a house, you could be spending on trips to educate your children, trips to build character in your children, traveling, nature, stuff like that. Take your money and invest it in your future, and your future is your children. Your future is your children. You invested money in video games and tennis shoes and clothes for them. That ain't building a future. Invest your money in education, travel. Children that are traveled and well versed and learn other languages and all of that, they are more stable kids. They're going to be less likely to get involved in gangs, drugs, and all of that stuff. You don't need to be worried about no BMW, no Lexus, and no, invest in your children's future and education. Now, I'm through with that subject. Get mad at me, I don't care about it. Get mad at me, I don't care about it. I'm just not a big fan of keeping up with the Joneses, living outside of your means, buying things even if you think you could afford it. Even if you can afford it, it's something else that you could buy with it to be able to afford you a better lifestyle. Just because you could afford a Lexus and a BMW don't mean you should go get one. Nah. Okay, I know you're mad. Scratch your butt and get glad. Get over it. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. And don't turn around what I said and try to make it seem like I'm talking to somebody else, because I'm not. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking about me. I'm talking about how I feel. Like, I don't feel like I need to ride in a Lexus and drive a BMW to mean that I have arrived. I know who I am, and just because I could afford something don't mean that I need to get it. That it's not a necessity. I feel like I like to spend my money on things that are a necessity. And to me, a Lexus and a BMW, no matter what my status, would not be a necessity. I mean, I just don't, when I see Lexuses and BMWs, I just see a car. And I don't understand why I need to pay $50,000 to $100,000 or more for a car when I could get a car for $25,000. Child, okay, let me say this. If I came into some money tomorrow, before I go buy $100,000 car, I'll go buy 4 $25,000 cars and do something good with it. That's what I would do. I would help somebody else bless somebody else. And even if I was already blessing somebody else, I would, if you could afford to bless more people, then why not bless more people? And why be wasteful? Like, this materialistic stuff is very wasteful. It's very wasteful. Life is too short to me to be wasteful. But everybody have their own perspective, their own outlooks, their own goals, and everybody is entitled. Everybody is entitled to that. And I'm not coming for nobody, attacking nobody. I'm just stating how I would do things and how I think a lot of other people should consider doing things, and that way you're passing more back on to the next generation. You're putting something back into. But some people only care about they foe and no more. You know, like somebody told me, some people only care about they foe and no more. But you have to consider how you impact others and how you encourage and motivate others. Just because you get rich and get famous, you still have an obligation to be a good steward. And you know, life looks different for everybody else. So, you know, do what you are led to do. Do it how you led to do it. I'm just led to do things differently, and that's why I'm talking about it. That's why I'm sharing it. I would do it differently, me personally. But I don't knock other people for the way they do stuff. I would just want to encourage more people to just be a better steward over stuff. Y'all, I'm getting ready to take a bath. How many thumbs up we got? 25 people, 39 thumbs up. We need one more thumbs up. I'm gonna sit here and get ready in the dark. I'm gonna take a bath in the dark. I'm gonna turn y'all around in a minute. I'm just chillaxing today. I didn't feel like getting up. I didn't feel like doing anything. So I'm getting a late start. I'm gonna take a bath. And then I'm gonna go over to Tasty Mukbang Eats and Cook. I got a cabbage. And some deer sausage my friend gave me. Y'all, the time that we live in, some of these people don't believe in working for nothing, and they believe in going around taking what other people have worked for, and they will take your life for stuff that you've worked hard for. They will take your life. And I'm not saying don't live your life. Don't buy things that you can afford or want out of fear that somebody's going to take your life. But ultimately, why buy a chain, a jewelry, a car if you got to hire a security guard to protect you because of all the stuff that you have? Like, I think this is very simple and straightforward. Is your life worth that necklace? If your life is your life worth that car? Is your life worth that jewelry? Is your life worth that bag? Nah, you gonna say no, it's not. If your life ain't worth that jewelry and that bag, then don't buy it, because somebody else think your life is worth that bag. Somebody else think your life is worth that necklace. Somebody else think your life is worth that car and that purse, and they will take your life for it. It's better to have that money in the bank, investing that money, or sowing that money into other people's lives in smaller increments, than to have somebody take your life over a necklace, a car, some jewelry. that rapper that they killed, I think for his Louis Vuitton bag and his jewelry and his money that he had with him. That man's life wasn't worth that stuff. It wasn't worth him losing his life over that stuff. But to the other people, and he had protection too. See, you think because you have protection, that's protect you. No, it don't. You only got one gun, and you can only shoot one person. And you gonna only be prepared. You can only pull out that gun when you know you're gonna need it. These people gonna catch you off guard, baby. They're gonna be about 5 or 6 of them in different cars. That's how they do. They're gonna blindside you. And the cold thing about it is, they do it in broad daylight. They do it in broad daylight. I just want y'all to be safe. And be mindful that the enemy come to kill, steal, and destroy. And sometimes he could use your desires to destroy you. Sometimes he could use that same stuff you went bought and spent your money on because you had it. And you thought you deserved it. He'll use that same stuff to attract the robbers and the thieves. To come rob you and take your life. Nah. You ain't got to have nothing for somebody to come take your life and rob you, because I done had people steal this regular van and steal other property that I had. Just imagine if I had more. They'll be willing to blow my head off. That's why I know people that are millionaires, and I used to work for these millionaires too. Pretty much everybody that worked at the company was millionaires, except for the little small help like me and other people, but almost everybody at the company was millionaire. Everybody at the company drove Fords or Chevys. Everybody at the company wore khakis, and they didn't flaunt nothing. I'm telling you, now these people are was more millionaires than any of these people that I see. You know, these new millionaires. These people came from old money and took their new money, their old money, to make some new money. So they millionaires several times over. Have million dollar companies. Do business with millionaire, they make $1 million business deals. Their clients are $1 million customers. So but I never seen anything extravagant or over extravagant about their lives, that if I was seeing them on the street, I would have even known that they were millionaires. I have millionaire friends. They live very simple lives. You would not be able to tell that they are millionaires. Men and women. They like nice things. They have nice things. But they're not wasteful and boastful and proudful with their money. And they use their money to get them more money. They turn over property, flip properties. They invest in real estate. They invest in cattle and land, acres of land that don't depreciate. One thing about land, it don't depreciate. Land don't lose its value. I know some people that bought land for like $300 an acre and turned around and sold it for $3,000 an acre. I'm just not a big fan. You know, like I say, we came from slavery. And they had chains and shackles on our feet and our hands. And then we turned back around and shackle ourselves. They branded us. We turn around and brand ourselves. And then we sell that dream to our youth and our children and our peers. We sell that to them, and then they become indebted to that, hoping that dream. It don't matter if you could afford it. The thing about it is, the people that idolize you can't afford it, and they want it. And they sell their souls to the devil trying to get it. Because they want to believe that they can afford what you can afford. I want to sell people on being financially free, debt free, being happy, being not owned by anything or anyone, finding and seeking peace, not finding peace in material things, but finding peace within, and getting ready for the coming of the Lord, because He coming back. All this foolishness that people worry about and focused on, God coming back soon. Are you going to be ready? That's what you have to ask yourself. Are you going to be ready when He come back? Are we going to be ready? Are you teaching your children how to be ready? Are you telling your children that Jesus is coming back? Do they even know who Jesus is? Nope. You're failing at your job. And what you don't teach them, the world will, baby. What you don't teach them, the devil will teach them. The world will teach them. The devil like it when you don't do your job. Because that means you leave the door open for him to do his. Oh, he just loves that. I thought I had some more water left up in there. Okay, y'all. I am about to take a bath. 45 thumbs up. Ooh, we almost got 50. I'm about to take a bath. And I'm going to leave you guys turned that way. But I'm still going to be talking to y'all. Ooh, this water is so hot. I need to put my water or my face over this thing. And let that steam. Woo. That water is good and hot. Matter of fact, that water is too hot. I want my people to have nice things, to want nice things, but what is ultimately important, don't sell your children's future for a BMW, a Lexus, a necklace. And then you're teaching them that those things are important, and you're not teaching them the value of other stuff that's important, morals, and you know, y'all, some of y'all just give y'all children everything they want. You ain't teaching them no values, you ain't teaching them no morals, you ain't teaching them how to work for nothing. And then y'all got these young children out here coming home with all this fancy jewelry, all these fancy cars. You don't know where they got it from. You know you ain't gave them the money to get it. You don't ask no questions, y'all. I'm using my face bowl for the first time. I'm using my sink for the first time. Child, my son better not have came home with something that I didn't buy for him. He better not have came home with clothes. But let me tell y'all something about these children nowadays. They know their parents. They know if they could get over on you now or not. Some of these kids are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. They know that they can't get away with it with you. Some of them keep clothes at their friend's house. Some of them keep clothes at their friend's house, jewelry at their friend's house, shoes at their friend's house, stuff they done stole, stuff they done other stuff. And y'all, it's a common thing now that y'all might not know. See, because y'all living in the times, but you're not keeping up with what's going on in times. A lot of these young girls now, I'm talking about y'all 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 and up. Y'all don't know. These young girls are prostituting to get stuff that they want. They prostituting. See, because people have made all these clothes and jewelry. The famous people have made all these clothes and this jewelry and stuff seem important. And these young children want it. They idolize these people and they want. That's why y'all need to keep these children out of these TVs. Stop watching these rappers. Because your sons and your daughters want what they see. And these little young girls, I promise you, I'm not lying, y'all. Y'all need to go research these young girls. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and up. They want what they see these other people have. These superstars and these famous people, they want it. And they prostituting. Ain't nobody prostituting them. They doing it themselves, y'all. They don't know the damage they doing to themselves. Then these older men take them to the mall and buy them an outfit, and then he's sleeping with them. He's sleeping with them. He taking advantage of them. You find out your older man doing for your daughter, girl. What you think he getting out of it? He ain't just doing it because he like her. He ain't just doing it because he's a nice guy. He doing it because he's a pervert. And these little young girls see they friends and they be like, see how they get involved in it, y'all. You're going to be like, well, how my daughter going to get involved in prostitution? Through her friend. Her friend saying, you know, her friend got all this stuff. And she's saying, ooh, how you got that? Girl, I got a friend. My boyfriend bought this for me. Oh, so your daughter think her boyfriend is her age. Then one day, she gon', wow, you got letting your daughter go to her friend's house and go to the mall. Her friend gonna have her boyfriend meet her at the mall. He gonna be an older guy. And she gonna start hanging out with her boyfriend in front of your daughter. The devil using that relationship to make her get comfortable with older men, taking care of her and buying her stuff. Then next thing you know, he gonna bring a friend with him, and then next thing you know, your daughter gonna be getting all this stuff from this other man who taking care of her. And she might not be like, you might not be a lenient parent like the other girl mama, where she could bring everything home. So guess what? She gonna leave all that stuff at her friend's house, because if she bring it home, you gonna ask some questions. And that's what they do. That's what they do. They use their friends to cover up the stuff they be doing. And it's so sad. It's so sad that These young girls want a pair of jeans, some. That's why I was so happy when schools went to uniforms. When schools went to uniforms, that was the best thing they could have did. Some schools with the uniforms, but they still could wear whatever tennis shoes they wanted to wear. I think that was a bit, well, I think here in Houston, they could wear whatever tennis shoes they want. And then they seen that children were getting robbed after school. It was a young boy over here living in the hood. You know, they wore uniforms to school, but they let you wear whatever tennis shoes you want. This little young boy was shot down. He was young, y'all, like 9 or 10 years old. He was shot down and killed for his tennis shoes. And a lot of children were being robbed and killed for their tennis shoes because now the parents not spending that much money on clothes, so they would deck their children out with the nicest shoes that they could get. And I think after that, the school system made them wear all plain non-name brand shoes. And I don't think that clothes are important. Y'all, it's about to get dark in here because I want to make sure ain't nobody looking, you know, even though my windows are not see-through. I'm getting naked, so I don't want nobody to see through me. I just don't think it's important to what your children wear to school. Children going to school for one thing. They're going to school to learn. They're going to school for an education. That's why when you buy all name brand clothes for your children and stuff, you just kind of like making them a target. And school needs to get back to everybody in school poor. Look, we all poor. We all broke. And you need to teach your children the value of stuff. All that money you spending on clothes, if you go to generic brand stuff, you will be able to save for a future and education for your child. You will be able to buy them a car when they graduate from school without having it financed. You will be able to pay cash for a car. All that money you be paying on name brand stuff, all you doing is making a rich man richer. All them name brands. Them people that you sitting up here, see, that's still a form of slavery, y'all. It's still a form of slavery because the devil still got you spending every dime you make on some name brand clothes that don't matter. Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, them companies are billion-dollar companies. And who making them richer? Who making them rich? Who making them rich? Just answer the question. Who making those companies richer and who stay poor? Go to a poverty-stricken area. Go to a poor neighborhood. Watch everybody walking around with name brand clothes on. Walking around with name brand clothes on, but they standing at a bus stop. Baby, you gonna see me with some name brand clothes on that I got from the 25 cents only store. Yep. I like nice things. I don't mind wearing name brands. It's coming from the 25 cents only store. That's where it's coming from. Child. I ain't trying to keep up with no Joneses. I'm not trying to keep up with no latest style. I ain't trying to keep up with no trend. I ain't trying to buy no name brands. Everything I own could be generic. It don't matter. It could be generic, and it's gonna be nice, and it's gonna be clean. I'm gonna take care of it. But y'all, I don't know why I just ramble on and I talk about everything. I guess that's just a part of my channel and my focus. But if talking about all this stuff run y'all away and y'all don't want to hear this, and being honest with you about life and depression and all this stuff, if that run you away and it's not for you, I understand. But that's one thing too about us as people. The stuff that could help us grow, the stuff that could help us become better, we don't care nothing about that. We don't care nothing about watching somebody that could help us with something or teach us something. Oh, we want to go over there and watch somebody gossiping. We want to go over there and watch somebody cursing somebody else out. Or we love that kind of stuff. We love gossiping. We love watching somebody curse somebody out. We love our people to be acting a fool. Ain't nobody. See, this is what I'm talking about. Where are the black people that are educating? Where are the black people that are teaching you something? Why everything got to be about name calling, putting each other down, not building each other up? And why, when somebody do something positive, why the black people don't support that person and ain't watching them? Ain't watching nothing positive, only the stuff that's negative, and bashing and tearing down is what gets the views. That's why everybody coming on YouTube acting a fool to make a payday, because that's what y'all like and that's what y'all gonna promote. Your daughter's coming to YouTube to shake their rump shaker, to show their butt, because that's what's gonna get them some views. Just like that cucumber challenge. That cucumber challenge was going viral on Instagram, and I don't even know if TikTok was around then, and Snapchat and all that. They had them young girls, y'all, young girls, babies, taking the cucumbers, taking the whole cucumbers and putting it in her mouth and doing the jobs with the cucumber. Like, y'all don't even know what y'all daughters be doing. Y'all don't even know what y'all sons be doing. Y'all don't even know where y'all kids at half the time. Y'all don't even know where they getting money from. Y'all don't even know when they say they going to the mall. Baby, what mall you going to? Sally Sue. She says she going to the mall. Okay. You ain't got to follow her to the mall, but you could show up at the mall. Walk around, see her. See, you run into her at the mall. Oh, you had to pick up something at the mall too. You need to be knowing where your daughter is. You need to be knowing who your daughter with. You need to be knowing who influencing your daughter and what they talk about and where they be. You better put some trackers in their shoes. That's what you better do. Oh, child, it's a good thing I ain't got no kids no more. Because in today's society and what's going on in the world, child, I would have a tracker on their phone, a tracker in their tennis shoes. I'd give her a necklace with a tracker in it. I would have a camera. I would have a camera or a voice recorder. Child, I would know what she doing every minute of the day. I know where my son at. Yep. I'd have a homing device on them homies. You got to. When you ask them, where you been today? Oh, I went went to school. No, your butt didn't. You wasn't at school. Mama, how you know where I was at? Don't worry about it. Don't never tell them either, y'all. I'd have a homing device on them. A tracking device everywhere they go. Because these children, the technology have made them smarter than the parents. They smarter than you. They on to you. They know where you at. They might have a tracking device on you to know when you coming home. Child. Some of y'all don't think y'all children on Instagram because they ain't got no phone. Child. Your child got an Instagram account that they access when they go to their friend's house or when they go to school. That's why I don't believe in phones at school. Them children don't need no phones at school for nothing. But your child got an Instagram, girl. She got a Snapchat, a TikTok, and everything else. You just don't know about it. You just don't know about it. Anyway, y'all, I'm almost through bathing and I'm about to get dressed and turn on the lights and open this window. I'll turn on the lights later and finish straightening up. And then I'm gonna go over to Tasty Mukbang Eats, y'all, and cook. I just want to come over here and talk to y'all in the dark and let y'all know and encourage y'all and motivate y'all on how to deal with days when you don't feel like doing nothing, how to deal with days when you're sad, how to deal with days when you are depressed, and I'm about to let this water out, y'all. So it's gonna sound like I'm peeing, but I'm not. I'm letting the water out the sink into that thing. Y'all know all the water don't go all the way down, so I'm squeezing it into my towel and making it go down the drain. That's one way to do it, right? It's more than one way to skin a cat. It's more than one way to cook a rat. You got to be able to get yourself out of ruts, and you can't rely and depend on anybody else to do that for you. And people have their own struggles and their own, you know, some people say people got their own demons. Everybody got their own demons and their own struggles. And you can't expect other people to be there for you because you don't know what them people going through. You don't know what they do to just make it through the day or what they going through. So sometimes you have expectations of other people and them people going through something themselves. You know, somebody asked me recently to do something for them, and I couldn't do it because I have things that I'm going through myself, and I just, you know, I'm learning how to say no, or I'm not available, or I'm sorry, I won't be able to help you. I'm learning how to do that. You can't always help people with everything they need help with, and on top of that, they can't always help you. And so that's why you have to learn how to encourage and motivate yourself and do stuff by yourself, like all this furniture and everything that I built in the van. I had to do by myself. Now it's people that I have helped with stuff that they need help with regarding building and helping them do things, but I can always be available for them. But the funny thing is, when I need help, they ain't gonna never be available. So that's why you learn. I might put on a dress today, so I could just put on a dress and that be the end of that. That's why you learn sometimes that you have to say no, because you can always be there for other people. They're not gonna be there for you. So why are you rushing to go help somebody else when you're gonna have to do everything by yourself? As long as you got something that you need to be done, you can't help nobody else. I'm sorry. And that's like my philosophy. I can't help you if I have something that needs to be done. So, and sometimes I break that rule, and when I break that rule, I end up regretting it. I should have said no. I should have said I wasn't available. I put everything that I needed to do on the back burner to help somebody else, and then after you help them, they're ungrateful. So why did you make that sacrifice for them? I'm gonna pray for you, baby. I've put other people first and helped other people when I wasn't in a position. That's kind of what I'm saying, y'all. You're not in a position to help nobody. You're not in a position to drop everything and go help them. So you can't. There's nothing wrong with saying I can't. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry, but at this moment I won't be able to help you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You have to learn how to say no, and that's one thing that I had to learn how to do, and I'm still learning how to do. I'm learning how to say no. I'm one of them people that I don't know how to say no to folks. I don't know how to tell them I can't. We got 38 people in the house, 48 thumbs up. 2 more thumbs up. 2 more thumbs up to make it to 50. Ooh, y'all amazing. Y'all even stayed up in here with me in the dark, y'all. So guess what? Ooh, we got 51 thumbs up. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. So guess what? Since y'all stayed up in here with me in the dark, guess what? I'm gonna turn on the light. And I ain't gonna light no candle because we almost burnt the place down yesterday with a candle. I'm gonna turn on the light and light a candle. Y'all, I need to order some more of these LED lights from Amazon. I broke a light last night. Y'all know I broke one that was over there. Then I had 3 of them. Now 2 of them broke and I only got 1 more. So if this one get broke, I'm gonna be stuck like Chuck. I ain't gonna have no light. So I need to order another one or 2 more. But last night I broke the other light. I didn't break the light, but the light got broke, okay? When I was driving, the power supply fell down and the LED cord thingamajig was in the thing, and when it fell down, it broke. Thank God I had it back up. I feel claustrophobic right now. Oh, Jesus, I got to figure this out for real. Oh. Am I stepping on my fingernails? Toenails? Yep. Okay, let me turn on the light, people. Okay, let me show y'all what happened. See this thing must have fell down yesterday from here, and this thing that is connected into there, which is my light, fell down with it and got pulled out. I'm hoping I could fix it, but I don't know. So let me close my window because when my light is on, people can see in here. Where is my key at? I need to make my alarm go off to let people know. Okay, can y'all see me? Excuse all this stuff in the way. I'm going to take my vitamins. I'm going to put my walnut oil on my neck. I'm going to rub this on my elbow that I've been having, that I keep hitting. I keep hitting this elbow. Since I started rubbing the walnut oil on it, though, it feels much better. I guess I'll rub some in my face. My stomach growling, y'all, because I ain't ate nothing today. Okay, let me... Okay, let's take our vitamins. I got to pull the gummy vitamins out first. I like dresses, y'all, because they so easy to just get dressed. If you're not a dress person, try it if you have a cheap thrift store in your area. One of my vitamins fell. There it goes. Okie dokie smoky. And put my iodine up in here. Six drops. I'm gonna open the little vent thing in my window. Okay, I'm going to put some almond oil on my scalp, my head. And y'all, I'm gonna have to turn y'all around because I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. Just stay put. I'm gonna put y'all up here. Okay, y'all, let me straighten up and let me wash my hands. Okay. I might end up having to use the bathroom again because I haven't had anything to eat today, and I ate them chips. Okay, what am I missing? I'm trying to find the right dough. Let me show y'all this thing that got broke last night. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix it or not. Anyway, this is the light. When that thing fell, the other part that go into this part pulled out of it. So I need to put another one of these on the end of it. But anyway, I need to get another light. I had 3 of them around here. And now we only got one. Now we only got one. One light. One light only. One light only. Now we only got one. Yeah, I went to my friend's house and she gave me some, which I don't know if I have no rice. She gave me some cabbage and some sausage and some onions. The cabbage and the onions she got from the food pantry, and the sausage she bought when she went out of town from this other little country town. And she gave me a piece of sausage, so I got some sausage. I got some deer sausage. Not just any sausage, y'all. Not just any sausage. It's not just any old sausage. Y'all, it's gonna look cluttered in here. Right now, I'm just trying to clear this out so I can sit down. But it looks cluttered up in here because that mattress is up. And it's nighttime, so it ain't no point in putting that mattress up. Because if I go to bed tonight at a decent hour, which I hope I do, then, oh, that kind of look good like that. Sometimes you figure out stuff by accident, y'all. Look, I had threw them flowers up there to get them out the way. And that was unintentional. Now, if I put them up there intentionally like that, that would look good to camouflage that thing and to keep the flowers somewhere. And I put that metal thing right there, which I need to bring my little towels from the house. And I put one, a smaller one, over here that I could roll back and forth wherever I want it. When I'm cooking, I could put a towel or whatever right there, or I could just pick it up and take it off. So I actually like those. We got them for free. Dumpster diving. So what I'm about to do, what you about to do, Tasty? Y'all see my little free dumpster diving hat? It was free. I got it. I might end up throwing it back in the dumpster, but for now, we just gonna set it right there. For now, we're gonna put that right there. And I'm gonna go live on Vanessa's van life journey and cook, but I probably need to move this stuff down a little bit, and I need to get the sausage and the onions. I need to fix this thing if I can. Probably buy me another one. Oh, I was gonna say I probably need to move this stuff out the way and move it down. I need to see if I have some rice. But I don't think I brought any rice up in here. I need some rice, y'all. I actually want rice with my cabbage. I like rice with my cabbage. I don't know if y'all like rice with y'all cabbage, but I do. And I can't remember, I don't think take this thing. I'm gonna just look right here. I don't think I have any rice. This is grits. Nope. I don't have any rice in here. I might have some. In this cabinet down here. But I really don't think so. So we're gonna have to eat our cabbage without rice, cabbage and sausage, no rice, unless I go to the dollar store and get some rice, which I don't feel like it because I have to climb over all of that junk, y'all. I'm through climbing. I'm tired of climbing. I ain't no cat. I'm tired of jumping and climbing. But I need to climb to bring the water over here because I'm gonna need the water to cook with, and I have to get the sausage, the cabbage, and the onions before I start the live on Tasty Mukbang Eats. And I either need to use my cutting board right here to cut the onions, I think one of the gas was on for one of them eyes, y'all. I think the gas was on one of them things. Here is the sausage. That sausage she got was $74, so she only gave me one of these. One of those links. Because that sausage was expensive. See, if I had the mattress back there, I wouldn't have to climb over this stuff. Here are my apple fritters that I brought at the house. Here is the cabbage and stuff back from her. There is the water. Yeah. Yeah, that's my pillow, my mattress, and a box. No big deal. We are getting used to living around and moving over stuff. So now, y'all, I just wanted to come over here and encourage y'all today, motivate y'all today, and chit chat with y'all. I am getting ready to go live on Tasty Mukbang Eats. I am going to go over there and cook and eat. We gonna make some cabbage and some sausage. So I wish I had some rice. I got some grits, but grits don't go with cabbage. And I don't feel like going to the store and getting no rice. I got a lot of rice at home. I just don't think I have any in here. But anyway, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please do not forget to hit the notification bell and hit always when you hit the notification bell. And be sure to come back for another video. Share this video on all your social medias. Share this video on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Y'all, last I checked, we needed 2 more subscribers to get to 2,500. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and make my dreams come true today and give me 2 more subscribers so we can get to 2,500 subscribers. And I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. I might come back on this channel later on tonight. I don't know, but I will talk to you guys later. Bye now. Thanks for watching. Good night. I'm going live on Tasty Mukbang Eats. So if you're not subscribed to Tasty Mukbang Eats, come over there and watch me cook this cabbage and this deer meat. Bye.